poetry, beauty, romance, love. These are what we stay alive for.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Do I start it off or?
All right, yeah, we can start it.
Alright. Welcome to the Poet Society podcast, the podcast where we delve into the lives and works of history's most intriguing artists. I'm Rayleigh, your host.
And I'm Mike. Today we're exploring the complex world of William Blake, poet, painter, and visionary. His life and work have left a permanent mark on literature and art.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike, let's start examining how Blake's early life and upbringing influenced his creativity journey.
Okay. William Blake was born on November 28, 1757, in London to a middle-class family. His parents, James and Catherine Blake, recognized his artistic talent early on and supported his education at home. This nurturing environment allowed young Blake to explore his imagination freely, laying the foundation for his future works.
Yeah, and at the age of 14, Blake apprenticed with the engraver James Bassier. This experience was pivotal as it honed his skills in detailed illustration and introduced him to Gothic art and architecture. The precision required in engraving deeply influenced his poetic and artistic style, evident in the intricate designs of his later works.
Blake's spiritual vision began in childhood, profoundly impacting his worldview. He reported seeing angels and other celestial beings, experiences that permeated his poetry and art, infusing them with mystical and symbolic elements.
Yeah, I think it might have been a mushrooms for that one.
No way.
Turning his literary contributions, Blake's songs of innocence and experience juxtapose the purity of childhood with the harsh realities of adulthood. Themes of innocence, corruption, and loss of purity are central to this collection.
Blake's use of symbolism and imagery is profound. In The Tiger, he employs the tiger as a symbol of divine ferocity and complexity, questioning the nature of creation. Did he, and I quote, did he who made the lamb make thee? This reflects the contemplation of God, of good and evil as intertwined forces.
Yeah, indeed. Blake often challenged the traditional notions of morality. In The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, he posed the opposites are necessary for progression, suggestion, and what our society deems evil may be essential for growth and transformation.
Um,
Today we'd like to talk about our sponsor, the BHS tennis team, best team in the East to West. Yeah,
let's go BHS.
BHS, yeah.
Yeah, my fault. Blake's concept of contraries, such as innocence versus experience, reflects his broader philosophy that opposing forces are essential for existence and personal development. This dialect's approach underscores much of his work.
Yeah, and as well as Blake's integration of visual art with poetry set him apart from his contemporaries. He pioneered the technique of illuminated printing, combining text and imagery on the same page, creating a unified artistic expression.
His illuminated manuscripts, like The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, are unique in their fusion of word and image. This approach invites readers to experience his work both visually and literarily, offering a more immersive interpretation.
hmm During his lifetime, Blake was often misunderstood and dismissed as eccentric. However, his work gained recognition, mostly influencing the pre-Raphael Brotherhood and later artistic movements.
Yeah. Modern musicians and writers, including the rock band The Doors, have drawn inspiration from Blake's visionary work, attesting to his enduring impact on various art forms.
That was new, huh? Man, I love the Doors. Good band. Blake is considered as a precursor of Romanticism due to his emphasis on emotion and nature. Yet he diverged from the movement by incorporating his unique mystic visions and criticisms of industrial society, setting him apart as a singular voice in literary history.
William Blake's legacy as a visionary artist and poet continues to resonate, reminding us of the power of imagination and the importance of questioning societal norms.
Yes, his work challenges us to see beyond the material world and explore the depths of human experience through the lenses of innocence and experience.
That's all for today's episode of Poet Society. Thank you for joining us. We explored the life of legacy of. Oh, that's all for today's episode of Poet Society. Thank you for joining us as we explored the life and legacy of William Blake.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave us a review. Join us next time as we delve into the life of another fascinating artist. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we might have Mike Sherm come on the next episode.
Alright.
I think that's it.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked